Hi, everybody. Just thought I'd share with you one of my readings. I haven't done that for a while, have I? This one is from the Assisi Institute, and it's called, their publication is called Living Grace, which I love that by itself. But the title of this one is God's Providence in the Midst of Chaos. So I wanted to share that. I'm just feeling like there's so much happening. It's hard to keep up. And I think some of you are feeling that way too. I mean, we've talked about it, or you've sent me notes about it. The chaos of COVID, the chaos of the um, natural disasters and the climate fires, and the chaos of schooling, and the chaos of the federal government, depending on where you are, maybe the state governments as well. It stirs up a lot of chaos inside of us. I know I've talked before about the ambient energies that come to us, but they seem to be intensifying. My guess is that they will continue right on through the election, to intensify, that is, and probably even on through after the election. So I was comforted today when this reading came along about God's providence in the midst of chaos. So here we go. It says this: much good can come out of chaos, but chaos for the sake of chaos only results in in great suffering. Chaos can be addictive. I say this because chaos is often accompanied with a kind of electric excitement and an adrenaline high. Anarchists appear to thrive on the intoxicating effects of unbridled chaos. So, how do we bring deeper levels of truth, beauty, and goodness out of the chaos? First, I want to pause there because I think we can all agree that there's a certain sort of adrenaline high that comes from chaos, right? And maybe when we're younger, we're more prone to that. I don't know. I think some people, the older we get, the more we associate chaos with drama, and a lot of us just don't want any more drama in our lives. But let me continue. We must begin with Yogananda's words: God has given man and woman the power of destruction as well as the power of creation. Indeed, you and I are quite powerful. Our intentions, words, and actions make a difference in the world. When we are confronted with chaos, what do we choose to see? What do we value? And what do we intend to bring forth from the chaos? Great questions, man. When we hasten our evolution through right living and a spiritual technique, spiritual discipline, we live ahead of our time and can find freedom in God. Isn't that a beautiful statement? And what this really means is that through meditation or right living or the spiritual practices that we are talking about during these prayerful pauses, we evolve our consciousness. We see life differently. We see through a different lens. Maybe we see things through the eyes of God, including all the possibilities that God sees. I think the more spiritually mature we become, the better our vision. Be thou my vision. The better our vision to see some things, maybe the possibilities that God sees. So it ends by saying this: I invite you to try this. From the experience of God communion born in meditation, imagine yourself to be fully enlightened. From your enlightened perspective, look at the chaos in the world and in your own life. What new and life-enhancing possibilities does your enlightened self see? What is the truth, beauty, and goodness that can come from the chaos confronting you? What are the steps that your enlightened self can take to bring a more loving order out of the chaos? It ends with a prayer. Divine Mother, beloved Guru, help me to imagine what it would be like to see as you see. Help me to imagine what it would be like to see as you see, God. Maybe that will help us deal with some of the chaos that's going on around us. We need to step back and not be quite as engaged in the chaos. There's a woman in my church who's really devout, and when we have evening prayer and we're talking about how are you getting through these days, she just says, I just listen to the classical music station, the radio station. They give me whatever news I need on NPR, and I don't listen to the rest. She surrounds herself with beauty. I think what she's doing is living in the KOG, the kingdom of God, when she does that. And there's no chaos there. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to try to do more of this, more of trying to to ask God to show me the world as God sees it, so that maybe I can capture the bigger picture and not get so bogged down in the chaos. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me for this prayerful pause with the pastor. I'm Pastor Deb Swift of South Presbyterian Church in Rochester, New York. If you are enjoying these and you're in a position to either offer us prayer support or financial support to support the ministry, that would be wonderful, and you can contact us via the end slide on this video. As always, we'll see you tomorrow, and be safe until then. Some of you are living in hot spots now of COVID. Be very safe. Don't take anything for granted. Be smart. All right. God bless. Bye for now.